What is up? Happy day. So, just jumping right into it. In the official Discord, they announced pretty much. Oh, I'll just read it to you. Or if you haven't been in Discord, thank you for your continuous support. We very much appreciate it, and we hope you all been enjoying the game so far, which we have. Now, outside of the weirdness we have. After seeing some of the community comments, we like to clear up some of the confusion that players are having on the upcoming Akuma event, as well as some exciting changes to the workshop vehicles, which that wasn't like that came out of nowhere, but cool. Rates that we would like to communicate with you all. Firstly, regarding the Akuma event, Akuma's character release event may be limited, but Akuma and his special summons will stay in the game for good. We will adjust and make this a fact clearer in the game, which is what happens in Taiwan and China. It's the same exact thing. Like, you don't go away after that. And I told you guys, I love how that song just breaks down when I make a point. And I don't even be trying to do that. It just happened. But that essentially is what happens. And like, you see, like, dudes are like, oh, but you can't compare, but you can compare because they do the same things. It is literally do the same things. We just keep having this happen over and over again. They just alter stuff. That's the only difference between the two. And Global never recodes the game. They go along the same line. I've never, so far in between the two versions, I've never seen Global change the code of the game. So I knew that he would eventually act like they would have to literally code, and they have not shown that they will code. They'll change something. They'll take something out like they did with Monster Hunter Ken. They took out the free-to-play option at Monster Hunter Ken's event, but it was the same event, 1-for-1, that was in China. It's the same exact thing. Like, I literally showed that like a year ago, that same exact event. So, but the only difference was that they just took this stuff out, and it's the same thing that's going to happen now. Like, something might be altered, and we're getting the red tickets in for the Akuma event, which essentially is the same thing that happened. Where is it? I don't remember. There it is. Impending Nightmare. We're getting the red tickets. It's the same thing that happened in Global, but and CN. What happened in CN is they used divination tickets instead, or the divination coins, which are these. What it would do is it would give you these coins up here at the top of the screen on the right. And the same manner that this is doing right now is what they would do that for. It would be the same 7-day, and it'll give you the same coins. It's the same thing. Notice I'm saying same a lot. Like, I have the video on the channel for people who already seen it already. But I'm just reiterating that. And you would get to basically go in. That's why people are saying they're changed. They actually didn't change it. It's the same thing. It didn't change anything. Now, what's going to happen is what happens when the store officially comes. Are we going to actually be able to use our currency, which we don't know. We don't know for sure, 100%. Are we going to be able to use our currency and our coins? So you see, I actually stopped summoning. I stopped using all of my currency just in case, because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if it's going to be all coins. We don't know if it's going to be all currency. There's no guarantee and all that. We just know that he's going to be there after the event, which is cool. Which means he'll be in divination, which again, notice I'm saying the same thing again. Over here in Div, he is one of those characters. And he basically appeared 1 month after his event the first time. Like, normally that's the thing that they do in China. They don't, like, even after their event, when the character comes in, after a month, the character's in divination. The same thing here. You pretty much are gonna see that there's other characters like that. So we can just kind of like take away the scaredness of it when it comes to this. Let's just concentrate on this a little bit right now. The better Ryu right here, which is evil Ryu, is also one of those characters that will be like that. Dark Sakura will be like that because they both have events, by the way, as well. They could do it differently, of course. There's no guarantee of that. Gen is like that. There's 2 different Chun-Li's like that, as you see. Blue outfit, and I think it's the battle outfit, but and then Red Lady Chun-Li right here. And there's Balrog right there. Balrog has his own event. Like it's a it's like a boxing event type of thing where you got to fight him and stuff like this. He's going to be the same way. Vega is going to be the same way, and Sagat is going to be the same way. Some of the other characters here are fashion characters. They don't count for that. Goken is going to have an event the same way where he's just going to appear like that. Those characters, these are all roster characters right here, and well, not everybody, but for the most part, they're all roster characters except for like, Poison is a fashion character. Guy is a fashion character. El Forte is a roster character. Balrog that's a fashion character. Ibuki is a fashion character. I'm not sure. I don't think Sakura is. I think Sakura is one of the base. And I think Abel is there's a different type of fashion characters where they're not fashion characters, but they're like alt versions of the characters. And I think Abel and Sakura are like that. And again, the Chinese general characters, we're not seeing them. And Oni has his own event as well. So he is going to come along those lines and probably be the same type of things. These are not characters that they're going to have, they're not collab characters. And a lot of people were scared because of the whole collab situation. They thought they were going to do everything like that. And I tried to tell you guys 3 weeks ago when I did the preview on Akuma that Akuma is the roster character and they're not going to do that with Akuma. Now, will they change stuff and make it so that either our currency and these coins that we saving over here won't count? Maybe. There's no guarantee, but it could happen. I'm not going to say that it's not going to happen. And then we get in there and it's just all of our gems that we have to use, which would make me sad. But it is what it is. But eventually, if he's going to be in div, I'll just be able to div farm. We just go ahead, I'm going to do what I can in the event, to be honest with you. And from there, I'm just going to div farm after the event. I'm just going to do what I can. I'm actually going to spend if he's going to be available for free to play people, because that's just me supporting the game, because I haven't really supported the game. I haven't really spent much of anything. I want to support the game. And if he is available for free to play to actually get, and everybody could be happy, that's what I'm trying to support. I want to support the decisions that makes everybody happy, that everybody can get this character. And I said it in Discord earlier, I just want everybody to get the character, because obviously he is my main DPS carry in China. He's just fun. He's a character that and I don't even actually have him maxed yet. Almost. He needs 4 more. So I need 8 more copies of him, which will take me about 6 weeks, basically, to get 8 more copies for free for farming it out and everything else. It's just 6 weeks, because you need 2 per to go up. You need this, and then that's gonna go into 8. You need 2 plus. That's not gonna make me go to 8. I need this one, and then it changes into 2, so I need 9. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna need 9. Still, that's not bad. It's free, and there's basically ways to actually get it. This my homie right here. He's strong. True Rage and Demon right here is like my favorite attack. Right here, they're not showing they're not showing all of it, but the numbers that fly out when you get the True Rage and Demon, he does all of the hits, is crazy. Even normal Rage and Demon is fun. Normal Rage and Demon is pretty lit too, but that True Rage and Demon, when you land that, it feels good. It's satisfying, and that's what I want everybody to get. I want everybody to be satisfied and be able to get that, including this Akuma. It's the god character, it's the king right here. And plus, Global, they're gonna juice him, yo. They're gonna juice him. They're gonna juice him. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. That's what I'm saving. I don't know what they're gonna do. If they're gonna definitely do currency and or if these coins are going to be useless in the event. I hope they're not. I hope that after you run out of the red tickets, you can actually use your coins, because that's what happens in China. But I don't count on that. They're not going to do that. If they want to be a bro, remember the comment when I said when a company has a chance to be a bro, this is your chance right now, Global, to be a bro. Let us use the currency that we have, our coins and our arcade coins and our summon currency, and people will be happy. If y'all want that good press, So the music drop. If y'all want that good press, do that, and everybody will be like, "Holy crap!" It'll be Akuma City out here. You're gonna have everybody have Akuma in their lineup. Akuma Plus, Akuma everything. So that's really all I have. I'm saving. I meant to just do a video saying I was saving, but then I got the little heads up that that was gonna be announced, so I just waited for that, and then we're just gonna talk about all that. So just back to business as usual. Like I'm saving. I don't have any problem saving. I'll come in, I'll do all my daily stuff, and do effigy and all that type of stuff, and be out for the day. I'm not stuck. I'm just not doing the stages because I want to see what's gonna happen with everything else. Like you go grind and do all that, and then the event is trash, and then I'm like, well, damn. Like I promised you guys that if the event was trash, I'm gonna quit. So that's why I'm like chilling right now, and like me personally as a content creator, I can go to another game. It's not a big deal. I can go to another game and be fine. I choose to be in this particular game because I'm a FGC content creator. I am a Capcom content creator, and I like Street Fighter. And it's in my family. So that's why I'm here. Like almost like every single person, including my mom, actually. My 70-year-old mom likes Street Fighter. So we're all into this thing right now. So we'll see what happens, but I am pretty happy and pretty satisfied with the communication, and that it just looks like they're going to be doing the same type of stuff and allowing us to go after the character after the event, with the same stuff that happened in China, the same stuff in Taiwan, and it goes good for the future of those characters like Balrog, Vega, and Sagat that we're going to get, like that El Forte, all the rest of the event characters that it's not yet into the game, that they're all going to be handled like that. And that is literally when we start getting into that content cycle, and the game starts doing that, that's when this game actually takes another level, where you start to get in between those content cycles. Like Effigy Clash and all the rest of the stuff is just stuff that is here also, but when you throw those on top, that's when it really gets free to play friendly, because that's why you see me basically be able to to farm and get a bunch of summons all the time and just pick and choose. Like you saw me, I went to 0 about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and actually it's ironic because this 1.6 is the same thing as my global currency. That's actually crazy. So I have 16,000 right here, and then I have 16,000. All right, that's actually amazing. And I was at this is actually not a direct comparison, but both of these accounts was at 0 2 weeks ago. So being that, saving, and this looks a little bit interesting. That's just interesting. That wasn't a direct comparison on purpose, but I gained the same amount of currency in both versions the same amount of time, because both had events on Wednesday, and I spent my currency and stopped 2 weeks ago on both, because I was trying to wait for, in this particular version in China, I'm trying to wait for the next event, which is next week, the same time frame, which is again ironic. And I gained that many coins over here in China, but I gained more in global. So that's also interesting. But the reason why I gained more in global is because I did this right here. I started picking up 5. So that's the reason why I gained more in global. But that's interesting that global did it better. And it's also interesting that global, the way that's worded is straight up saying that that's better than what China does, because China waits. You gotta after the event, when it's a new character, say like another character comes in or something like that, they wait like a month or 2 before it's actually in div. If right after the event is over, it just goes right into div, that's better. So props, global, that's better, yo. Like that's another case of global doing it better. We don't get to say that often. but that is a case of them doing it better. So that's all I got. I'm not gonna go on for more. Just wanted to say, and I'm happy and optimistic. That's the best you can be in this situation. So hopefully everybody will be happy when this comes out, and you know, everybody can stop fighting each other over Akuma and stuff like that, because people were fighting over it. So yeah, hopefully everybody could just be a little bit happier. Peace. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.